Welcome to 5 a Day with Jay. I am your host, J.R. Murdock. Thank you for joining me this evening. How are you? So glad you're here. If you're watching this on video, you can see I have a different hairstyle than it. This is the way my hair normally looked when I was a kid. Like always parted down the side, little sweep thing. If you're listening to this on audio as the podcast version, well, this is the visual part. At any rate, thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. Semi-lazy weekend. Didn't do a whole lot this weekend. The missus and I are going to go do some hiking later in the week. Therefore, this might be the only episode of the week. I apologize to those that joined at episode 101 that I uploaded onto Anchor, which also flowed to multiple different areas. If you're listening to this over there and you're got one episode and then a couple days skipped and then another episode and a whole week's going to skip, my apologies. I will continue to blog while the missus and I are away. Tomorrow we're going to have some dinner with some friends, just quiet, two of us, yes, the two of us are having dinner with friends, so there'll be four of us. So again, I might not record tomorrow. I apologize. Over the weekend, I did sit down with all of the book covers and analyzed them and agonized over them and kept going back and forth and minor little tweaks. I'm not talking like moving titles down millimeters to line up so that everything would look good. I still need to get the print versions uploaded so I can make sure all the spines are correct. I need to get the ebook covers cut out. I will be making a video of all the book covers. I'm very happy with the book covers for the 12 books. It'll be the 4 V&A shipping, the 4 Giant Robot Planetary Competition, and the 4 Almost Superheroes. I think they look really good. I'm happy with them. Obviously, other people might look at them and go, what kind of garbage is this that you're putting out? You know what? I'm doing it on my own, having a good time doing it. That's what matters. It's the story. I think the covers are good. The covers are thematic. So each series looks different from the other series, yet you can tell they all follow the same universe because of the style. That's what I was going for. That was my challenge across those 12 books. For the 3-book series that I'm now thinking about doing as a 4-book series for multiple reasons, that'll be I'm doing air quotes here, military sci-fi. It might not be heavy military sci-fi. It will have space battles. It will have spaceships. It will have military personnel, troops, etc. I know how a lot of it's going to play out. But it's not going to be hard military sci-fi. I know a lot of people love their hard military sci-fi. It's going to be the Murdock version of sci-fi, which, as I always say, is more fiction than science. That's my science fiction. You might hear it in my voice. My voice is a little strained. The weather has been wonky. It has been messing with my throat, something fierce. I've wanted to sit down and record, and it's like, I feel like I got a frog in my throat. Again, more reason to take a week off and just relax, recuperate, get back to what I'm doing. That doesn't mean I'll be stopping everything else. I'll be messing around with After Effects and Premiere, working on things, stuff that I need to figure out. Like I said, I want to do a video with all the book covers and have them sweeping back and forth across the screen. I want to do that. I want to create book trailers. That'll essentially be, the book cover, me reading the jacket of the book, the ad copy. That's one big thing I need to work on, is the sales copy for every book and every short story. That's going to take some time, and that's why I'm glad I had decided to wait until May 5th to begin my launching. That way I've got time. I need to work on all that ad copy. I'm going through, Dean Wesley Smith has a whole book out there, I linked to it last time, on how to write ad copy. And I've gone through it and I've read it. I've read the examples. I get it. I've read some other authors that appear to utilize his examples almost perfectly the way that they do it. It works. It works for those authors. I also spent some time over the weekend watching some more 20 books to 50K keynotes and other speakers. Great content. I really enjoyed the content. I got through Heinlein's Rules of Writing on Dean Wesley Smith's site. Obviously just getting my headspace ready for what I'm about to do. What I'm about to do is not going to be easy. I don't even know if anyone's going to notice what I'm doing. There are so many stories and books that come out every single month. I might barely make an appearance somewhere. Even though I'm releasing something every single week, it's going to be a challenge. It really is. But that's what I'm taking on. I'm trying to move forward with my writing. I'm trying to get things lined up so that I can put some stuff on autopilot and get it going. That's what I want to do. I want to start building my mailing list. I had some great ideas in the 20 books to 50K, which I thought was amazing. One of the authors, and this is spinning around in my head, that's what it does, mentioned at the end of a book, hey, sign up for my newsletter, get the free epilogue for this book, and have an additional epilogue for the books. Good idea. Good way to build a newsletter and readership, a mailing list. And that's something that I don't have. I have very few people on my mailing list. Last time I sent something to them, I lost 2 people off my mailing list. Again, this has all been all my fault. I take full responsibility for what's happened. I let everybody down. And it wasn't that I let everybody down over the course of a year. I let everybody down for years. I disappeared into the ether for a very long time. Threw a book, disappeared. Threw out another book, disappeared again. I know I've got a history of this, which is why I'm lining things up to put stuff on autopilot so that it goes out even if I forget to, oh, that's right, I had something come out on Wednesday. So that's something I need to keep in the back of my head. I need to write a schedule down somewhere so that I can review it and be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is coming out. I need to talk about that on Wednesday and link people to what's coming out. I did go through my website over the weekend, and my biggest thing was just going through and, okay, let me just make sure every link works. All the images still work. Click, click, click. Oh, look, an anthology that I was in disappeared. Get that one off the page. Another anthology I was in disappeared. 3rd anthology, and then a 4th anthology. And I'm not sure why they disappeared. I didn't question. I did kind of laugh when I saw one of the anthologies, a print version, was for sale on Amazon for $902.18. And I laughed and I thought, really? Really? I don't know who in that anthology would be worth that kind of money for a single book. I know we all didn't autograph that anthology, so I got a kick out of it. I had to go tag the 2 editors and give them a nod and go, hey, should I start selling the print copies? Because I'm sure I got a few of them around here somewhere. At any rate, there is a whole lot I have going on this week, so I will be out of pocket. I will still continue blogging. Why? Because I've started a blogging streak. I'm trying to get that with the YouTube channel. Again, if I wasn't on a vacation, I would make sure the videos keep going out. When I return on Monday, that's my goal, is Monday through Friday, put out a video every day. I'm going to convert the video to audio, make sure that gets uploaded to Anchor for the podcast version of the audio. If you're listening on Anchor, I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank you. Would love to hear from you. By all means, drop me a note, stop by, say hi. Stop by jrmurdock.com, leave me a note at j@ofgnomesandwars.com. Stop on by, leave a comment. Would love to hear what's going on. This is, as I'm saying, it's a YouTube channel first. The podcast version is the same audio. You're just not going to get the fancy video transitions. And if I talk and there's a weird pause, it's because I'm doing something on the video, like waving my hand or making some strange motion because I'm freaking insane. At any rate, this has been 5 a Day with Jay. This will most likely be the only episode this week. We will resume next week, and hopefully I have more news for next week as far as what's going on, how things are progressing. Until then, this has been JR Murdock. I'm so glad you joined me. I've been JR. You've been awesome.